Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Already see some people here waiting on us. I think Mom's going to join here in a second. A little bit of power and internet difficulties there. Apologize for the late start. I think Mom should be back with us shortly. But I wanted to go ahead and get started. In the meantime, welcome in, Mandy Adams. Thanks for being here. Welcome in, Dean the Turkey Legster. Great to see you as always, Dean. Hope you had a gobble-tastic day. Tina DCS, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Brian's West Coast Disney Adventure, welcome in. Great to see you, Brian. And welcome in, Francisco. Let's see speaking of Francisco, I know he's got the Dodgers profile picture. The Major League Baseball All-Star Game is being played tonight. Welcome in, Versiglio Williams. Thanks for being here. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm going to try to get everybody written down. And we are waiting for my mom to join back into the stream. Her internet just went down. We were about to go live, and her internet went down right then. Hey, Dad, welcome in. Great to see you too. Let's see here. Hey, Jillian, welcome in. Well, you're in the same room as me. Yeah, she's right over there. Y'all can't see her, but I can. Let's see here. All right. So in the meantime, while we're waiting on Mom, I'm going to try to bounce around and get everybody written down. So big anniversary. This past Monday, so Monday of this week, just a couple days ago, Disneyland celebrated its 67th anniversary. So happy birthday to Disneyland. If you remember, it was closed for the 65th anniversary, and so thankful. Obviously, we've moved on from those times, and have another anniversary to celebrate. So happy birthday to Disneyland 67. Looks great for 67, I must say. Let's see here. So this day in Disney history, going to go ahead and get moving a little bit. Still waiting on Mom to get joined back in. She may still be having technical difficulties, but she'll be here when she can get here. As Mr. Incredible would say, we'll get there when we get there. But this day in Disney history, 1934, Disney signs a contract with the Lionel Corporation to produce there we go. Dad says confirms power's out at home. Sorry on Don not being on. So yeah, the power just went down again. Hey, welcome in, Alex. Thanks for being here, Alex Kennett. Great to see you. But this day in Disney history, 1934, Disney signs a contract with the Lionel Corporation to produce a Mickey Mouse wind-up hand car. Lionel Corporation, an American toy manufacturer and retailer, first began as an electrical novelties company in 1900. Lionel specializes in various products, but toy trains and model railroad are its main claim to fame. At this time, the company is attempting to avoid bankruptcy due to the Great Depression. The wind-up hand car will be widely credited with saving the company, as Lionel will manufacture 250,000 units. That is a lot of wind-up Mickey Mouse hand cars, and will still be able to keep. Will still be unable to keep up with the demand. That's crazy. So yeah, I didn't know that. So there you go. Something. I don't know. How many of you in the chat knew that? I never realized that there was that connection between the Lionel Corporation and them helping the company with those wind up hand cars. This day in Disney history, 1942. Character actor and future Disney voice star Sterling Holloway enlisted in the U.S. Army at the age of 37. He will be assigned to the Special Services and develop a show called Hey Rookie, which will run for 9 months and raise $350,000 for the Army Relief Fund. 1955. Now, this one's really cool. 1955, a 12-year-old Californian named Tom Nabby starts his first job as a newsie, hawking the Disneyland news at the new Anaheim Park. Published monthly, it covers the ongoing events happening at Disneyland and cost a dime. Is there anything at Disney these days that costs a dime? Doubtful. But Tom Nabby earned 3 cents per copy, so he's bringing home 3 cents a paper there in the park. Nabby will go on to become Disneyland's first Tom Sawyer, a monorail manager and a late manager of distribution services at Disney World. And ultimately, Tom Nabby became a Disney legend in 2005. Let's see here. Welcome in, Amy, AJC Magic TV. Great to see you as always. Make sure I didn't miss anyone else while I was reading the news here. I'm going to show my The Adventures of Tom Nabby book that Mom bought for me. Let's see. Sorry, scroll in the chat. Make sure I didn't miss anyone. I think we're good. So here it is. Got it right here handy. It says, from Disneyland's Tom Sawyer to Disney legend, The Adventures of Tom Nabby. And it's actually, Mom actually had this signed for me. It's got a really neat picture in it. It says, to Wilbone, best wishes and enjoy Tom Nabby 2020. So very, very cool. I actually haven't read this yet. I'm really tempted to buy a different copy to read because I like to mark stuff up whenever I read it. Obviously, this is signed, so I don't really want to mark it up. And a really neat picture that came with it as well. It says, to Don and Will, Tom Nabby 2020. And so here's a picture of Walt and Tom Nabby dressed as Tom Sawyer from back in the day. So check that out. Really neat. Neat picture. So let's see, 1955. So anybody can do that math real quick. Let's see. So that's whenever. So he was 12 in 1955. So you'd have to do a little extra math there to see how old Tom Nabby is now. Let's see here. Also, Mom says in the notes here, if you don't follow Tom Nabby on Facebook, you can. You may also visit his website and purchase his book, as I just showed. 1976, on this day in Disney history, happy 46th birthday to actor Benedict Cumberbatch, who was born in London, England on this day. He played Dr. Stephen Strange. Gotta go ahead and grab him because we are strange. Happy birthday, 46 years old, Benedict Cumberbatch. I must say is aging quite well. I had no idea he was that old. But he obviously is Dr. Stephen Strange in Doctor Strange, came out in 2016. Thor Ragnarok came out in 2017. And Avengers Infinity War 2018 and Avengers Endgame 2019. And Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness that came out earlier this year, 2022. So big happy birthday, big shout out to our to our likeness, if you will. We got the Doctor Strange character in the Hall of Fame recognition series. This day in 1999, Disney fans, railroaders, members of the Disney family, local government officials, and press gather in Griffith Park in Los Angeles for the official dedication of the Walt Disney's Carolwood Barn. Has anybody been to Walt's barn? Let us know. Yeah, Alex says, and he's one of the best Sherlock Holmes ever. Yes. Let's see here. Has anyone been to Walt's barn before? So this day in 1999, it was dedicated. Disney had a miniature railroad in his backyard on Carolwood Drive, and this exact barn where he could monitor and control the 2,615 feet of track that made up this railroad. The barn also served as a workshop and a place for Walt to relax. We hope it's on our Disney bucket list, if you will, to visit Walt's barn one day whenever we make it out there. Let's see here. Yes, Smaug from the Hobbit movies. Great to see you, Jeff and Angela. Let's see here. Thanks for being here. So yeah, we're hoping to make it out to Walt's barn one day. Let's see here. Let's see. It was not. Oh, so mom has a note in here that it was not open during mom and dad's trip to California in 2019. It's open on the third weekend of every month. So keep that in mind if you're traveling out to Disneyland or California and you'd like to make it out to Walt's Barn that third weekend of every month. So what all have we been up to lately? I hitched a ride with my parents this past Saturday. Drove in Friday night. I hitched a ride with my parents to visit, to visit a family, but to also attend my cousin's wedding. Big shout out to Juliana and Rutger. It's a beautiful wedding. It was a lot of fun. Great to see family. There was some family there that I hadn't seen in 10 years, which is crazy because that's like a third of my life now. But anyway, it was wonderful to get visit family, and they had such a beautiful wedding, and I'm very appreciative that they let me show up later in the game. Wasn't real sure if I was going to make it, but very thankful that I was able to go up there and visit. It was just wonderful to be able to visit and see cousins and aunts and uncles, and my dad's side of the family is very large, and so there's a whole lot of wonderful people that I hadn't seen in a long time. So very thankful I got to do that. Welcome in, Miss Najuma Brown. Thanks for being here. Let's see here. Let's see. Love Pugs, welcome in. Great to see you. We just wrapped up this day in Disney history for those of you who are just now joining. And so we're kind of recapping what we've been up to recently. We also, on the way back through, so it was a quick trip. So we drove in, drove into Alabama, from Texas, drove in on Saturday. The wedding was on Sunday, and then Monday we headed back. So really, really quick turnaround trip, but absolutely worth it, to be able to see everybody and celebrate such a special event. Shout out to my my aunt and uncle, because they went to mine and Jillian's wedding and Stephen and Jamie's wedding, and so they've always been very supportive and love our family very much. So on the way back through, we stopped in Memphis for barbecue at the Central Barbecue and the downtown location, which was my first time to ever go, and it was great. I deferred to mom and dad. I asked them what they like to get there, and they I feel like they led me in the right direction. We ended up going with a wet rack of ribs and a dry rub rack of ribs, and both were great. They had a bunch of different sauces. They had a vinegar-based barbecue sauce. They had a mustard-based sauce. They had a hot and then a regular barbecue sauce as well. Really, really neat decorations on the inside. There's a really cool mural in the area where we sat, and they had I think Jerry Lawler and Jackie Fargo, a couple of old school wrestlers that are very relevant and famous in Memphis for the wrestling that happened in that area. And then obviously on the mural they had Elvis and Graceland, so that was neat too. Lots of really neat stuff. Lots to look at, and feel it's very pays a great tribute to Memphis and the culture there. So it's just there, that specific location. So we had all the sides too. As I said, we had a couple racks of ribs. We also had mac and cheese, and we had coleslaw, and we had onion rings, and we had potato salad and barbecue beans. So both of the racks of ribs came with 4 sides, and so we tested different sides and really enjoyed it. It was very good. I'd love to go back. It's a little different take on barbecue. Each, as you kind of move to different regions in the country, they do barbecue a little bit different. And so really enjoyed the ribs that we had. Next time I go, I may try to branch out just to see what some of their other cuts of meat are like. Texas is big on its brisket, and so but I thoroughly enjoyed the ribs that I had. And mom and I asked them, how long had y'all been going there? Actually, oh man, I thought mom was going to pop in there for a second. I saw the one pop up on guest here on the screen, and I thought that maybe the internet had come back up, but no such luck. I'd asked mom and dad how long they'd been coming, to visiting Central Barbecue, and they said, about 5 or 6 years ago. And granted, my parents have been making the drive to Tennessee and Alabama for a long time. So it's just been within the last 5 or 6 years ago, they said that they were just passing through. Mom said that she'd been reading about it in Southern Living, and she said, you know what, let's make a stop. And so they've, they said that pretty much every trip now, they either try to stop at Central Barbecue or Rendezvous. I think they prefer Central Barbecue a little bit more than Rendezvous, but I'm sure both of them are fantastic. I've only been to Central, so I can't speak to Rendezvous. Let's see. Hey, welcome in. Great to see you, Dave. Space Mountain Dave Cantrell. Thanks for being here. Let's see. Get you written down here, Dave. Let's see if I missed anybody else so far. Well, I've been here talking a little bit harder to monitor the chat and read the notes. Oh, sorry, I'm making you hungry, Dean. It makes me hungry. Think about it. It was a very, very good meal. But yeah, it was a very quick trip, but it was wonderful to get to see family, especially for a happy event. It's it's always good to get out there, under happy circumstances for sure. Let's see. I'm going to bring up a picture. So I'm going to show a picture of the cake topper, and Star Wars fans will appreciate this cake topper that Rutger had at the wedding. Let's see here. Get the picture pulled up from Mom. Let's see. How's everybody doing this week? Just it's very, very hot here in Texas. At one point, I looked down on the drive home, and the temperature on my truck read 111 degrees. Oh my word! It was so hot outside. Thankfully, I'm able to work from the comfort of home, so I didn't have to get out in it too much. But man, it is just very, very hot. So let me know what the weather's like where you're at. Almost got the picture ready to share. Let's see here. All right. Oh, maybe a second here. Get the sound time turned off. There we go. Oh, I think mom's back. Let me try to draw her in here. Let's see here. Add mom to stream.
Hey,
Mom,
can you
are you
hear me
there?
okay?
Yeah, we can hear you. She's back.
Well, I had to do a quick adjustment on my setup. So
Oh, okay, I got you. I'm
I'm
actually
on
about
a
to share.
phone and I'm hooked up, actually connected to a battery backup. So
Oh,
it is
oh,
dark in the mansion tonight, guys.
yeah. So here is the groom's cake from the wedding. And man, it was both of them were both of the cakes were phenomenal, I must say. Great icing, great flavor of the cake itself. Well, hold on a second here. Let's see. Trey Edwards said, "Can you name one NFL player for me? How about Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady? I could name a few football players. Granted, we're not specifically a football channel, but I could talk a little bit of football. But
And
it's
so can I.
yeah. But welcome in, Trey. Thanks for being here. So
Welcome,
here
brother.
again, here's a picture of the groom's cake. And both the cakes were delicious. You got little peanut butter cups here. They were just, both of them were solid. And we'll get a better look at the cake topper in this next picture. I'll try to zoom in a little bit. And so
Yeah, this was so cool.
oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Says, I love you. It has Leia on the top with an with an AT-AT walker, and then it's got Han Solo on the bottom left. It says "I know," and he's holding up his blaster, and there's the little silhouette of the Millennium Falcon there on the right side. So really, really neat. And the cake,
cool.
the cake tasted great. So we've got a lot of talking to do with Rutger about Star Wars now that we're aware that he's a Star Wars fan just like us.
Yeah, it was really good. These were really good too. It was a great time, to spend with family. Family weddings don't happen every day, So it was just a wonderful ceremony, and we're really happy for you, Juliana and Rutger. We love you guys.
Yeah. Let's see here. Welcome to Adventures by D. Mike Wheeler, thanks for being here.
Oh, hi, Dave and Mikey. I can't see the chat, guys. This is not my normal setup because our electricity is currently off. So I'm going all on my phone tonight. But
all right. Yeah, it was great. All right. Okay. So let me stop sharing and go back to the notes. Glad you're able to make it, Mom. Do we want to go ahead and jump into this?
Well, I had to disconnect from the laptop, connect everything, to the battery backup. But I've got a Haunted Mansion vibe going.
Yeah. All right, so we'll go ahead and move into Disney news. Thor: Love and Thunder, the movie opened on July 8th. I've already seen it. I went and watched it with my little brother. My not so little brother. He's much taller than me now. But we had a great time with it.
And what did you think, William? Did you like it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Yeah, Jillian says she loved it. She went to see it with her brother too while I was out of town, and we both went to see it with our brothers, which is pretty cool. But Adam said, Adam's kind of feedback on it was, that it was fun, the action was good, and he said whenever they made, they succeeded whenever they made you want to feel a certain emotion, they were able to draw it out, in the audience. So it was I really enjoyed it. Lots of it was very funny, and also had very deep emotional parts as well, just like Jillian said. But yeah, it was very good. Mom hadn't seen it yet, but she may do a review for it whenever she does get to see it.
I may try to see it. How many of you in the chat have seen it? I'm just curious if anybody in the chat has seen it yet. I would love to go see it and do a review for the channel. So maybe I can get that done at some point. Pretty cool. Pretty cool movie apparently. Jillian says a very hardcore Guardians vibe, and that's why I loved it. So you haven't seen it, Alex? Not yet. It's interesting. We talked a little bit. Okay, Amy has seen. Amy, what did you think about it? AJC Magic TV. Y'all be sure and check Amy's channel out. She does a good job with Disney content and some trivia. And so check out Amy's channel. But Amy, what did you think about it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Scale of 1 to 10, 10 being really, really good. What did you think about it? William and I talked a little bit about, we talked about this afternoon, and I guess did you call it Phase 4? Marvel is heading 4. Into this Phase 4.
Yeah. Post Endgame.
Yes, definitely. We're definitely post Endgame, and so they're kind of, they're piecing together these elements from the comics is the best way I can put it, and introducing new heroes. You have Moon Knight, you have help me with this, William. You've got Moon Knight, you've got Hawkeye is being pulled, into
Shang-Chi, the Eternals, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, WandaVision, Miss Marvel is the newest show.
Yep.
What else?
Loki.
Yeah, Loki. Loki's a big piece.
You know, a WandaVision.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then the
I think
movie's
he is
also
going to be, and Doctor Strange apparently is going to be, continuing on, in the, with the whole multiverse picture as well. But the electricity just came back on, guys. So, so Amy said she thought it was Jordan. No.
But yeah, so it's
they have, they have.
Oh, are you gonna say something?
They have, some. Yeah, am I cutting out, William?
A little bit, yeah.
I'm cutting out a little bit. Okay.
Are you saying words? It looks like you're just sitting there, not saying anything, but your mouth is moving. So go ahead and keep saying what you're going to say.
Okay.
Have a good night. Thanks for being here, Alex.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Well, yeah, we're just having trouble. We may be having trouble with internet, and because of the internet, when the lights come back on in the house, the internet goes down. So it's crazy here. But let's see, what was I saying? Well, I was talking about, Marvel is introducing this next phase of heroes, and so it's going to be interesting to see how they do with those and the audience that it appeals to. I'm excited about it. Not as excited as I was about all of our Avengers, our original Avengers, but we'll see how they do with it. I like Loki. There are elements of it that I really like. So.
Oh, geez. Stacy's really getting down to the heart of the matter with a bit of a spoiler, but if you've seen the trailer, you know that this happens. Yeah. So the ladies will really appreciate Thor: Love and Thunder for a certain part of the film. But anyway, it's they allude to it in the trailer.
It's a family channel.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah,
family channel stays.
Yeah. Oh goodness gracious. Stacy just went for it. Went ahead and threw that out there.
Cut to the chase there, Stacy.
Yeah. Don't be shy now, Stacy. Oh, goodness gracious. So yeah, I mean they've got all these different stories that they're piecing together. Moon Knight is our Hitchhiker highlight for this week, which we'll talk more about that in a minute. But they've got all these different kind of stories going, and we're kind of waiting to see how they start to time together. Seemingly with Loki, we think that we've got our big bad guy, which if you hadn't seen Loki, I'm not going to give it away for you. But we think we've got our kind of next Thanos level threat in a certain character, and so it's well, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how things turn out. But there seems to be kind of murmurs on the internet, which I mean, how much can you listen to stuff you read on the internet? But seems to be a bit of chatter. People are kind of getting restless, like, okay, where's this all going? Like, it's cool that it's cool that you're introducing all these new characters, but where are you taking us?
Right.
Because that's what we're used to. We're used to them kind of piecing together the story over time.
Sure.
And so that's
leading us at the end of one, movie into the next, the teaser. There was always the teaser at the very, very end of the credits for the next movie, and it was all pretty seamless. Yeah. And now I think that they have new characters, and I really kind of think that they're in new territory, as to where to go with some of these new characters. Yeah. I thought of something just a minute ago. Other characters, and I can't remember what it was now that are going to be pretty critical. Doctor Strange is obviously going to be pivotal with the multiverse. So hopefully they'll kind of start pulling this thing together to make it cohesive.
Yeah.
If in fact that's what they intend on doing,
Yeah.
I don't know where they're going with it.
Yeah. A lot of people think that, and the Russo brothers have released a statement saying that, their kind of storyline that they're hoping for is Secret Wars, which is a big thread in the comics. So we'll see, if they decide to go that direction. I think it makes a lot of sense to move that direction. But again, I'm not the one in charge, so who knows where they're going to take us.
Right. Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
And it should be good. I know that Tom Hiddleston has said that he loves to play the character of Loki, and so he's more than willing to go on. Has a second season of Loki? We're sure that a second season of Loki is coming, right?
I thought so. Yeah.
Sure?
I'll look that up real quick if you want to move on to other Disney news.
I don't have anything in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have notes.
Loki season 2 release date. A quick Google search here. 4 days ago, Disney has yet to officially release or yet to confirm an official release date for season 2. Let's see here.
I think it is in the works.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I read that it's in the works.
It says Tom Hiddleston's Loki is the first Disney Plus series to receive a season 2. So there we go. Assuming this quick Google search is okay. Mikey says, the second season isn't filming yet. Okay. Let's see. Stacy says, no spoilers, but 2 very important things. One, if you go see Thor: Love and Thunder, there are 2 end credit scenes. Yes. And there is an end credit scene for the final episode of Miss Marvel on Disney Plus. So there we go. Okay. Let's see. Stacy says they are filming season 2. I don't know, a bit of conflicting information there. But yeah, I thought that I was assuming that they were going to do a season 2 based off of how season 1 ended. So we'll see. It was funny. I saw an interview with Taika Waititi and Chris Hemsworth. I'm doing great, Kevin. How are you? Thanks for being here. I saw a little one of those kind of Facebook reels that just kind of pop up in your feed. And it was Chris Hemsworth and Taika Waititi, and they were sitting there talking about it. And they said, this is the first Thor movie without Loki in it. And Chris Hemsworth joked about it, and he's like, "How many more times can we kill him off? I mean, really?" And so he's like, "Yeah, he joked. He made a lot of funny jokes about him not being in the movie." But yeah, he's one of the things he said was, "How many more times can we kill him?" So anyway, it was pretty funny. But let's see here. In other news, the Food and Wine Festival at Epcot kicked off July 14th. Has anyone attended in the chat? Have you attended the Food and Wine Festival in the past? And also let us know, are you going this year? It's a lot of fun. It's a great experience. I love all the different festivals that they do at Epcot.
I do too. Food and Wine is one of my favorites. I think, however, that my very favorite is going to be Flower Garden.
Yeah,
I love
the topiaries that they have. Tina says yes and yes. She's been before and she's going back.
Excellent. Good. Okay, now I did not look it up, but does anybody know how long Food and Wine runs?
I talked about it previously.
I didn't put a cap on that date. It started, but I'm not sure how long it runs.
It's through November.
November 19th. So yeah. So it's July 14th through November 19th of this year.
And then I'm assuming Festival of Holidays will start there.
Jillian said, I bought my wine glass on Shop Disney today. from the Food and Wine Fest. Oh yeah. Stacy says, Will, did you hear how Taika Waititi embarrassed himself during the filming of Thor: Love and Thunder? He asked Natalie Portman to be in his next Star Wars in the Star Wars movie that he's going to be filming to participate in his project, and she replied, I'm Luke and Leia's mom. So yeah. Yeah, he'd forgotten about episodes 1 through 3. I did see that.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Pretty funny.
Wow, that's kind of bad.
Yeah.
To not know that she's Padme.
Oh, me.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see. Back to the notes.
In other words, I'm already in there. She really, that's Marvel and Star Wars. That's a pretty nice resume there.
I'd say
pretty nice resume filler. And you can put Star Wars and Marvel. One of the main characters.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Mike Wheeler says Festival of the Holidays starts the day after Thanksgiving, and Stacy says the same thing. Yeah, so those weren't her exact words, but that is what I would have replied. Yeah, agreed. Let's see here. Let's see. Sorry. Says back to our news. It says, Bright Sons travelers, if you're looking to bring a bit of Batu to your daily routine, check out the new Oga's Cantina Tiki style traveler tumbler for your morning coffee. It's $30. So I haven't actually seen a picture of this yet. Mom, I'll have to look that up.
Well, it's kind of now. I have my tiki mug from the Poly.
Yeah.
And it looks kind of like this, guys. Same coloration and everything, except with that Oga's Cantina logo on it. So it resembles this. And check out WDWNT, Walt Disney World News Today.
Yeah, that's right, Mikey. I saw that. Sophia DiMartino Silvi from Loki spotted on the set of Loki season 2 in a retro McDonald's uniform. Yeah, I remember that. I remembered seeing that.
Okay.
Now that you mentioned it. Yeah.
Neat. Okay, that's interesting.
So since we're talking about mugs, I have to pull this mug up. I'm contractually obligated to show this mug. It's there's a new Country Bear Jamboree Big Al mug by Kevin and Jody.
Yeah.
Available at Walt Disney World. Let me bring this up here. You know how the bears are our people, the country bears, that is. And
they are. They are indeed. We love the country bears, guys.
Here's a picture per Walt Disney World News Today. Here's a picture of the Big Al mug, and this bad boy will run you $50.
Oh my goodness! I didn't see the price.
Wow. It's $49.99.
Oh my goodness! Are you serious? What does it do? Does it? Is it like gold plated or what's
it's a silver mug? It's an actual silver sculpture of the country bear's head.
Oh, okay. So it's a nice keepsake piece.
So it's pretty awesome. I feel like I'm obligated to get this mug at some point.
Yeah, it's too cool.
The price is a deterrent, but hey, I love those bears.
And it looks just like him. Yeah, those bears are our people, y'all. I'm a proud hillbilly. So that was cool. And the likeness is great. I mean, it really it's a great likeness. So that is so much fun.
Blood on the saddle. So it's not plastic or resin. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if they mean literally it's silver or if it's just silver colored.
Yeah, or just like a.
But yeah, the price point is steep. Let's see.
It looks like it's really big.
Yeah, it looks heavy. We'll have to pick it up or get a review from somebody looking at it in person. Mikey says that the people that designed that mug design a lot of figurines. They're not as big as Jim Shore, but they're close. Cool. That's what Kevin and Jody, I think, is what I said.
Yeah. That was the first time And I don't know why. I probably should have seen them before, but that was the first time I, seen Kevin and Jody
Hey, welcome in.
as a designer pair. So,
Yeah. Welcome in, Modern Moments. Great to see you, Garrett.
hi, Garrett.
Shay,
Good to
Jody,
see you. Thanks for being here.
Check them out. They're a partner channel.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Construction on Tron Light Cycle Run continues as Tomorrowland Light and Power Company enters the next phase of its refurbishment. Tomorrowland Light and Power Company is set to temporarily close on August 1st and reopen later with an updated look. Tomorrowland Light and Power Co. is currently the exit gift shop for Space Mountain. The interior is likely being updated to reflect both rides' aesthetics. Several permits have been filed for the refurbishment of the exterior and interior of the building. Here we go.
It's interesting that they're doing that, and I'm thinking they're likely going to give it more of a Tron vibe, maybe.
That comment's there for you, Mom.
That's what they're going to do. Let's see.
Let's see. A new TV spot for Star Wars Andor features new footage for the upcoming Disney Plus series. The Star Wars Underworld shared the teaser on Twitter. Andor is set to begin on August 31st. So they got some more Star Wars content coming our way. Stacy says, Don, don't forget that Chris Hemsworth played the father of James T. Kirk in the Star Trek movie reboot. So James Kirk's dad kissed Luke Skywalker's mom.
That is, yeah. And oh my goodness, wasn't he great in that, Stacy? I had forgotten that temporarily. Yeah, Chris Hemsworth plays James Kirk's father in the Star Trek movie, and he did a great job. That was really, really cool. James Kirk's dad kissed Luke Skywalker's mom.
About that.
Thanks for that reminder, Stacy.
Walt Disney World cast members got to try out the Magic Band Plus during last night's Iridescent Evenings event at Disney's Hollywood Studios, testing the new Batuu Bounty Hunter game. Cast member Zach Ridley shared
good to see you.
A few photos and videos of his experience with the game on Twitter. Zach showed tapping in at the Bounty Hunters Guild, the station we've been keeping our eyes on. A screen then gives instructions on how to track your target. The Magic Band Plus will flash different colors and vibrate in different ways depending on how near or far from the target you are. Green with a steady short vibration if you're on the right path. Red with intense long vibration if you're going the wrong way. And purple with a rapid change of vibration if you've arrived. So this sounds like a lot of fun. This is something I'm going to want to take some time to do the next time that we're there. It just sounds like a lot of fun. Plus, with the Mandalorian, the whole, bounty hunter thing, and, the pugs and the little tracker, little beepers.
Oh, yeah. I think it sounds like it's going to be fun. I hope it will be.
I hope it's very much, very akin to the Pirate Adventure where, it's interactive. It's more than just your phone vibrating. Hopefully, you can see some stuff happening. So hopefully, it's got some elements there, and neat stuff that happens, like the Pirate's Adventure, like the Phineas and Ferb, and Kim Possible thing that they used to have at Epcot, and then was it DuckTales, I think also.
Pretty cool, yeah. And those were all really fun.
Yeah.
So
I hope they're interactive and it's more than just looking at your screen on your phone.
Yeah.
So. Let's see here. New Haunted Mansion items have been popping up at the Disneyland Resort. Recently, we have spotted the new Haunted Mansion mini ear headband for all of us foolish mortals. It is $29.99 for that. I'll get a picture of that pulled up. Give me just a minute.
Now, this is an interesting looking headband, guys. This actually, this is the one that I'm wearing is one of the last designs. Well, it is, I guess, the last design that they did. And that's been maybe a year ago that a little over a year ago, maybe that this one came out. And the new one has the Haunted Mansion Ghost Hosts print from their uniforms on it. Has that green print, as opposed to this has, of course, the Haunted Mansion wallpaper, and this has the Ghost Hosts uniforms print on it. So it's a green color, and they're cool. I like them, but they're not my favorites. I love the ones that I'm wearing, and another pair that they released at about the same time. More than I like these. Tell us what you think about these, if William can find those.
Yeah, it's trying to load the image right now.
Yeah, somehow the colors kind of throw me off, and the design is a bit of a miss for me, just to be honest. And you guys know that pains me to say that, because we love all things Haunted Mansion.
So it's just interesting color choices. Like you said, you kind of got the stripes from the ghost host, the ghost hostess's outfits. Then you've got the wallpaper print on the bow, and then there's a little top hat that would be where the middle of the bow goes. I think it's just they're doing too much.
Right, there's too much going on.
Yeah, and had they, if they just used, instead of going with the top hat, maybe just use what that HM and drop it in there in the middle there.
Right.
Maybe with the same print there on the ears.
Yeah.
Maybe that would have made it work.
Or just a black, kind of like what they did with this, a black something in the middle.
Or maybe even just leave the whole bow as the wallpaper, and grab that Haunted Mansion little HM logo and throw it on one of the ears. And then move all the bats to the other ear. I think there's several different ways they could have gone, but the top hat is just seems like it was just they were this close,
right,
this close to greatness as what was it Krennic, I think, says that in Rogue One.
Right.
We were this close to greatness.
The bats somehow look to me like they might need to be in different places. It's a little bit of a miss for me, guys. I could probably learn to love these, but I have several pair of Haunted Mansion ears that I already really, really love. And these are by her universe. And these are some of my favorites of Madame Leota. And just I really have enjoyed them. And those, I don't know if I'd pay $30 for those, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would or not. That
really shows you, because as biased as we are toward the toward the Haunted Mansion, for them to come up with something that Mom and Jillian both don't want.
So Jillian doesn't like them that much either.
Yeah, she had similar thoughts.
Yeah,
she said they're a bit cheesy, and it doesn't look like it's sewn very well, honestly. So yeah, I mean, you got to start to think about it. I'm granted, y'all both have a few pairs of ears, but it's Jillian says you can never have too many ears. But
it's a trap.
Yeah, it's a trap, Akbar. But
they have with these ears, they have all of the elements, but they're not put together well. I think that's bottom line. They have all of the elements there, but they're not well put together. So you still have to have a good design. So.
Let's see here. Back to our notes. So that's everything in terms of Disney news. I wanted to pull something up real quick and throw a question out there to the chat. Let me go and share my screen here. So I forgot to mention this last week, but Disney posted on social media. Sorry, I'm zooming in here. Oh, too far. All right, too far. Oh, so close. All right, I'm gonna get it right eventually. Everybody, hang in there. There. Oh, dude, I did it again. It just does not want to stay the right size. All right, there we go. Okay, nope, still didn't get it. All right. Anyway, I'll just scroll down. So they posted some summer songs. Kind of for your summer playlist on Facebook. Let me zoom out. Sorry.
Oh,
there we go. Oh, too far. Oh, goodness gracious. The joys of live streaming.
There you go. Yeah.
You could see me sit here and struggle with zooming in and out on this playlist. First song in the
It
playlist.
was fun when you were zoomed in, William. It looked fun so we could see the titles. Yeah.
It wouldn't scroll down anymore was the problem. The first song in the playlist is How Far I'll Go from Moana. The second song in the playlist is Hakuna Matata from The Lion King. Third song in the playlist is Under the Sea, Little Mermaid. The Bare Necessities, number 4 from The Jungle Book. In the Summer, for obviously Olaf's song from Frozen. Just Around the River Bend from Pocahontas. A Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride from Lilo and Stitch. You've Got a Friend in Me from Toy Story. When We're Human from The Princess and the Frog. And Friend Like Me, Aladdin. So, are there any other songs that you feel like they should have included in their Disney Summer Songs playlist? Yeah, it's funny because
when you scroll in, I think if you like physically click on the thing and move it, like drag it.
Yeah.
Instead of using the scroll button, click on it and move it with your mouse.
Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, good call. Yeah. There we go. All right, now we're cooking with fire. Good call. I
like that playlist.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid lineup, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to think of songs that they missed, that kind of give you a good summertime vibe.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny, whenever it said Summer Songs playlist, I immediately thought In Summer.
Yeah, that's the first one that comes to mind for sure.
It's in the title.
Those are some good ones. Just Around the River Bend. I know Jillian will be happy to see that one included from Pocahontas.
I think one of the best ones, honestly, to kind of grab that kind of outdoor spirit is a Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride is such a fun song.
Mm-hmm. It is.
But
yeah, that's cool. That's a neat playlist. Really cute, artwork on the list there too. Well, that's fun.
All right.
I'll have to check that out.
All right. Yeah, Jillian says the Goofy movie songs, Eye to Eye. Yeah. Stand Out, is another good one. Let's see here. Sorry, getting back to my notes.
Those are good ones. I'm sure there are several. I'll tell you what comes to mind too is the title sequence for Phineas and Ferb.
Oh yeah. There's 104 days of summer vacation, and school comes along just to end it.
Yep. That's a perfect one.
Yeah, that is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Talks about everything you would do, and everything they.
It does.
All the things you could do.
If they left that one off, that's a glaring omission.
Oh, yeah. That's solid. So our Hitchhiker highlight this week is Moon Knight. There's this one there's a little bit of violence in this one. Definitely not for the younger ones. But it's one of the more recent Marvel shows that's on Disney Plus. It came out earlier this year. It's rated TV 14. There were 6 episodes. The runtimes vary. But there are multiple directors that were associated with Moon Knight. And quite frankly, let me say, they had announced recently some of the nominations. I think, what is it, Emmy, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Emmy nominations. I don't think that Oscar Isaac got a nomination for Moon Knight.
That's hard to believe.
For me, that was a glaring omission. I don't know whatever category it would have been, that he should have received a nomination for. But in my mind, it was a glaring omission because he killed it. Like we need
to tweet that. We need to tweet that for sure.
Yeah.
Because I could not agree more. I don't know how many of you in the chat have watched Moon Knight. Mm-hmm. It is a little different. But I love weird, and the whole, mystical,
Egyptian
description of it, William. I loved it, and Oscar Isaac just absolutely killed it in this role. It was a very difficult role. It was a very difficult role. He plays a split person.
Cut out a little bit there. Let's see. Oh, looks like Mom's internet's cutting out a little bit. Stacy says, "Will, your definition? What is your definition of a little bit of violence?" Oh wait, you're from Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas. Yeah. Oh, it was. I mean, he definitely killed several people in the show, and oh yeah, but it is yeah, a little bit elevated violence there. Mom's suspended animation. Garrett says, I'm gonna go ahead and pull Mom out for right now. So I was trying to see. So our Hitchhiker highlight for this week is Moon Knight. We really enjoyed it. The series follows Stephen Grant, a mild-mannered gift shop employee who becomes plagued with blackouts and memories of another life. He straps himself to the post. He's worried about falling asleep. He's exhausted and tired. That's funny. But I was laughing at the comments there. Stephen discovers he has dissociative identity disorder and shares a body with a mercenary by the name of Mark Spector. As Stephen and Mark's enemies converge upon them, they must navigate through their complex identities while thrust into a deadly mystery among the powerful gods of Egypt. So yeah, it's definitely a little bit trippy. I would agree with that assessment, Garrett. But we really enjoyed this show. Oscar Isaac portrays Mark Spector / Stephen Grant / I was trying to remember the name of the other personality. Somebody in the chat, maybe it'll be between Jake Lockley. Jake Lockley is the third personality. But again, that's a little bit of a spoiler, but not really. Ethan Hawke portrayed Arthur Harrow. May Kalamawi played Layla, and F. Murray Abraham voiced Khonshu. The music was done by Hesham Nazi. But we really enjoyed this show. Garrett says Ethan Hawke makes a good crazy cult leader and creepy psychologist. Yeah, it was solid. It's very different. But Moon Knight's a very different character than we've seen thus far in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So I enjoyed the kind of Egyptian mythology tie-ins, and I just thought just thought it was a really enjoyable show. Good action, great story, great character development by Oscar Isaac. But yeah, so that's our Hitchhiker highlight for this week. Again, not for the little ones, but it was I like I said, we really enjoyed it. Let's see, looking ahead here. Sorry. Channel news, I'll go ahead and drop down there. Jillian will go live for What's Brewing with the Bones this coming Saturday, July 23rd at 8:30 a.m. She recently became a travel agent with Mickey Travels. She's going to be talking about the advantages of using a travel agent for your Disney vacation planning. So check that out. Mom's going to be working on a new vlog for Saturday. She's hoping to get back to her weekly vlog release schedule. Garrett says, Will, Like Chrysanthemum is coming out on Thursday or Friday, the flocked version of the Wookiee that was featured in the Book of Boba Fett series. I like Chrysanthemum. But it's been a while since I got and I'm trying to remember the last pop that I got. It's been a little bit. I've tried to be a little bit more selective since I have so many. But yeah, again, keep an eye out for the next vlog that we'll be releasing. And again, Jillian's going to be going live on Saturday at 8:30 a.m. Central, 9:30 Eastern. Check out our partner channels. Garrett says it's time, Will. Jillian would beg to differ. So check out speaking of Monarch Moments, Garrett and Michelle and Hannah and Gabe. We love them. They are a partner channel. Check them out. They go live Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Fun Food Fridays is always a great time and lots of fun. Those streams usually happen around 6:00 p.m., sometimes 6:30 p.m. Pacific, 9 or 9:30 Eastern. Also, Wonderful World of Walter wanted to give an update on them. Mark and Irene and Wally are currently on the Disney Wish. Go check out their channel. They actually live streamed kind of I think a send-off party, earlier today. So check out their channel. And we're going to have them on at some point to get feedback from them, from their experience, cruising out on the Wish. Ask them how long their cruise lasted, and what everything that they enjoyed. So, hopefully we can have Mark and Irene on at some point to talk about that. Let's see here. Oh, well, I think. Let's see here. Double checking my notes. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. Again, thanks for hanging in there with the technical difficulties. Hopefully, we can the power outages and internet issues that moms experience. Hopefully, they'll get that straightened out over the course of the week. So next week we'll go off without a hitch. But thanks for hanging in there. Again, apologize for the technical difficulties. This is the way whenever it comes to live streaming. You never know what'll happen. But we go live every Tuesday night at 9:00 p.m. Central, 10:00 Eastern. Thanks again for being here, hanging out with us this week, talking Disney news, and a little bit of Marvel news as well. Garrett says, "Will, this is your chance." What is my chance? Oh, let's see. Stacy Rogers says San Diego Comic-Con Funkos will be dropping on Thursday, July 21st, which is the first day of San Diego, of the San Diego Comic-Con.
Does everyone hate me in the chat?
Why?
I think they want us to get in a fight over these cars.
Oh, yeah, people are trying to. Oh, Garrett wants me to keep streaming. Oh, well. No. Go ahead and wrap it up. Let everybody get to bed a little bit earlier this week. But we go live every Tuesday night at 9:00 p.m. Central, 10:00 Eastern. Be sure to join us live or watch on the replay. Shout out to It's Joey's World. Lisa, Keith, and Joey are always, they're the unofficial captains. Well, we might as well call them the official captains of Team Replay for the Hitchhiking Bones. They are always great about supporting us and watching our videos and leaving us a comment. So we love you, Lisa, Keith, and Joey. Check out their channel if you haven't already. It's a lot of fun. But remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you get notifications when we go live. Check us out on social media. We are on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. If you want to reach out to us, you can send us a direct message on Instagram or email us at thehitchhikingbones@gmail.com. Thanks to everybody for being here this week. Stacy says, Will, you can keep streaming. I'm at least 6 hours away from bedtime. Well, I definitely cannot stream that long. Stacy. Yeah, Jillian said I'd fall asleep. Yeah, no doubt about that. Let's see here. Oh, no problem, Mikey. I appreciate it. Yeah, just glad you're here. Thanks for being here, Mikey. Thanks to Aunt Susan and Aunt Joy, Jillian, Kylie, and other family members, Mandy Adams, Dean the Turkey Lexter, Tina DCS, Brian's West Coast Adventure, Francisco, Versiglio William, Jeffrey Bone, Jillian Bone, Mickey Travels, Alex Kennett, AJC Magic TV, Diz Our Dream, Najuma Brown, Love Pug, Space Mount Dave Cantrell, Trey Edward, Mike Wheeler, Adventures by D, Stacy Rogers, Kevin Theme Park Adventure, Monarch Moments, Jane and Travels, and Ford Man, a.k.a. Kenneth Oakes. I thought about that real quick. I said that I hadn't bought a Funko in a while, but technically, I guess I have, because I've got these little games under the desk. One of these days, I'm actually going to film playing this game and teach everyone who's interested how to play. It's called Marvel Battle World. It's a really neat game. So this is Series 2. So the reason I bought these is because they were super cheap for Amazon Prime Day. Did anybody else take advantage of Amazon Prime Day? And if so, if you feel like sharing what you got, let me know if you got a good deal. But these were super duper discounted. So I couldn't pass on it, and I didn't have this one yet. I've got basically all of them that have been released so far from Marvel Battle World. There we go. So this one is actually this one's actually a dice tower. This is the collector's tower. So you've got the little collector figure here, and you can turn the different knobs. It's kind of almost kind of Dungeons and Dragons style. You can turn the knobs and it'll fall down the path and come out at the bottom. So you roll dice to see whether or not your attack hits in Marvel Battle World. So it's a really fun game. Like I said, I'm hoping to do some vlogs. What's the object of the game? So the premise of the game, Garrett, is basically Thanos has you start with one hero, and Thanos has locked other characters in what they call Thanos Stones. So let me hold this up here. If I can see if I can get it close here. This is oh, there we go, right here. These are Thanos Stones, and so you can see the little hero card right here, over here for Iron Man. So this one's specifically, so this is Series 2. It is a mega, let's see, what's it called? A mega pack. It says it comes with 6 hero movers. So there's a few more Thanos Stones down here. But there are hero cards that each of the heroes has different abilities, which have modifiers for whatever you roll. And so, I think there's 30 different characters that you can get. It's kind of mystery box style. But there are hero cards, and so they're to play the game, you have a certain number of actions that you do each round. Yeah, it does sound like D&D. Yeah, exactly. It even comes with a D12, I think. So 12-sided die. So one of them, if I can hold it up close enough. Let's see here. Where's the die? Go in the wrong direction. There it is. You can kind of faintly see Thanos right here. If I can hold it up close. So if you roll Thanos, your attack misses. There's a star. That's one of the other numbers, one of the other sides of the die. And if you end up rolling the star, your attack hits. So there's a certain number of hits that you need to defeat the villain cards. So you take and shuffle the villain cards. And so with each of the different villain cards that you beat, you're kind of beating Thanos's forces, and there are cards in there for the Thanos Stones. So as you defeat the Thanos Stones, you get to open a Thanos Stone, and you can start using that character immediately. So again, I'm hoping to film a vlog, kind of explaining how to play this game. This is a bit bigger one. It'd be better, if you have, you're looking to play with more than one player. But there's a whole lot of different characters. They're up to Series 3 now. Whenever I initially found out about them, they had rolled out Series 2. So I was a little bit late to the game. But here's a Series 1 Battle Ball. So this comes with one hero card, one Thanos Stone containing one mystery hero, a mystery hero card, 5 battle cards, 1 attack die, 5 damage tokens, or 5 danger tokens, 1 damage coin, and the instructions. So Yeah, Stacy says I found the Chase of Vision for the current series. I have a couple of those actually. So anyway, so here was series one. It's in the blue battle ball. I think it's probably the best place. If you're interested in figuring this out, I think these will run you like $10, but you can find them on sale. So I mean, it's a pretty fun little game, honestly. Yeah, Garrett says I see them in Target all the time. That's the first place I came across them. So we've got. See if I can get to everything here. So we have the Series 1 Battle Ball. And then here's the Series 3 Battle Ball. It's in the red ball here. Again, it holds the same thing. One hero mover, one hero card, one Thanos Stone containing one mystery hero mover, one mystery hero card, 5 battle cards, 1 attack die, 3 armor tokens. So with each series, they kind of change up the game a little bit to kind of keep it fresh. So this one's called Ultimate Armory is the name of the series 3. So there's different armor multipliers, and there's 5 danger tokens, 1 danger coin, and the instructions. And I've also got a series 2 battle ball somewhere down here if I can get to it. But here's series 2 called Treachery at Twilight. So Loki is kind of the bad guy for series 2 here. You can see his logo over here on the mall. So here's series 1 is it's called Mystery of the Thanos Stones. Series 2 is Treachery at Twilight. So you've got, let me get it spun around here. So Thanos is kind of the main bad guy in series 1. The main bad guy in series 2 is Loki. And then series 3, it actually has Iron Man on it. I guess because it's the Ultimate Armory set. So pretty cool. But again, I've got these down here. Is there a board, or can you just play on a table without one? Yeah, you just play it on a table. There's different cards in here. I can actually open up. I've got one that I used to help me learn how to play. So it's kind of cool. You can take and put your hero right here. It's got a little stand for them. And then there's a little card holder up here at the top. It says, you haven't opened them. Do you just collect them? Well, I haven't opened them yet. I'm looking to do vlogs out of them. But you just open up the battle ball. Here's the Thanos Stone. So I've actually already opened this one. I very carefully closed it. You can see the little Thanos figurehead there. Here's the little character. So I in this one I got Better Ray Bill. So he is one of the characters from the Thor franchise. He's a character that's looking to save his people, and you can see him holding the hammer here. He actually was worthy of wielding the power of Mjolnir. So there's the little dice that I talked about that you roll. And so here's the danger token, or the danger tokens, and the danger coin. And so you want to avoid these. You want to avoid the danger zone. Exactly, Jillian. Got the instructions here, and then here's the the mystery hero card is in this little pack here. But here's the hero card. So it's Better Ray Bill. You can see he's got different abilities, and there's the different styles of attacks over here. So that modifies your roll depending on the type of attack. You've got heavy attack drones as one of the little villain cards. So you're looking to defeat the villains. Here's the Thanos Stone. So you have to defeat this card in order to open up the Thanos Stone to see who the mystery hero is inside. So, but anyway, here's, let's see, Better Ray Bill, the Thanos Stone, the World Breakers, another villain. You got some Ultron drones, and lastly, Cat Lady. which apparently is a villain. So anyway, a little bit of a preview there. I just thought I'd mention that since got a good deal on a couple of the Marvel Battle World merchandise, different boxes for Amazon Prime Day. But again, I want to thank everybody for being here. Let me double check the chat and make sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, Better Rate Bill. Mandy says I don't keep the boxes. Stacy says, Garrett, that's Will. He never opens things. Yeah. Mom says, I look forward to learning how to play better. I bought one of the battle balls for Mom one of the last times I was in. But yeah, it'll be much easier to explain it all, and walk through it whenever I actually put a vlog together and whenever I'm not just shooting from the hip like I am currently. But anyway, again, I want to thank everybody for being here. Got a lot of ways you can spend your Tuesday night, so we appreciate you hanging out with us, talking about Disney news and all things Disney. Gary says, Will, are you guys going on the Wish? Yes, we are planning on going on the Wish. I think we're 200 something days out currently, going in March. So we'll give more updates on that as we get closer. But very excited about that. Looking forward to celebrating our anniversary. Yeah, if you're looking to book a trip on the Wish or book a Disney trip, make sure to hit Jillian up on Instagram or email her. What is it? Is it Jillian Bone?
It's J-Bone.
J-Bone at MickeyTravels.com. So anyway, let's see here. Yeah. So Jillian says that if you're looking to book a cruise, make sure to get a travel agent because there's a whole lot that goes into it. So, and they can help guide you. And they'd be glad to do so also. And just like with the parks, it doesn't cost you anything, out of pocket extra to utilize her services. So check her out if you're looking to book a Disney cruise or Disney vacation. Let's see. I think that's all. Again, thanks for hanging in there with us. Really enjoy talking about all things Disney every Tuesday night. Look forward to it. Hope everyone has a great week. Remember, at the Hitchhiking Bones YouTube channel, there is always room for one more. So please hurry back. Bye, everybody. Have a great week. Thanks for hanging in there. See y'all real soon. Thanks, everybody.